NASA warns of a potential asteroid impact in 2182 as Bennu, a sizable near-Earth object, NEO, passes through a gravitational keyhole during a close flyby on September 25, 2135. Scientists predict a 0.037% chance of impact, with the energy release equivalent to 22 atomic bombs. Bennu's 2020 sample collection mission aims to unravel solar system origins. Despite the risk, it pales in comparison to the asteroid believed to have caused the dinosaur extinction event 66 million years ago. An FDA panel discusses the potential of an artificial womb to aid extremely premature infants, focusing on regulations, ethics, and potential human trials. Currently used in animal experiments, an artificial womb could aid in the development of premature infants' lungs and brains. Preterm births, the leading cause of child mortality under 5, pose significant health risks. The technology, while not a replacement for a natural womb, offers promise for aiding infants born before 28 weeks. Experts emphasize careful trials and ethical considerations before human experimentation. The U.S. and its allies strive to prevent the Canada-India dispute from causing broader international discord. India holds strategic importance, being a populous and influential player viewed as a potential counterbalance to China. The West fears division and is cautious not to take sides, especially given India's increasing role in the global arena. Recent tensions arose when Canada accused India of involvement in a Sikh activist's assassination, prompting concerns about potential diplomatic repercussions and implications for international relationships. China urges strengthened cross-border connectivity and expanded trade and investment collaboration with Russia, seeking closer economic relations despite Western concerns post-Russia's Ukraine invasion. Economic discussions between the Russian and Chinese ministers align with strategic talks in Moscow, reaffirming Russian President Putin's upcoming visit to Beijing. China defends its partnership with Russia, emphasizing its right to collaborate with any chosen country. The Russian Far East's strategic importance grows as a hub for cross-border trade, with efforts to diversify commodity exports and enhance seafood and grain trade. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak is set to announce a delay in some net-zero emission policies, emphasizing a more proportionate approach to climate change response. With a looming general election, Sunak aims to appeal to swing voters by scaling back certain green policies. The potential delay includes extending the ban on new petrol and diesel cars from 2030 to 2035. Sunak criticized past governments for underestimating costs and trade-offs associated with green policies. This move is seen as a shift from the UK's previous position as a climate policy leader. Leaders of the US, UK, and Australia expressed serious concerns about the alleged killing of Sikh separatist Hardeep Singh, Niger, after being briefed by Canadian PM Justin Trudeau. The White House emphasized the need for a thorough investigation and bringing the perpetrators to justice. The UK and Australia also voiced concern, with Australia's Prime Minister urging restraint in commenting on the ongoing investigation. However, the row is not expected to impact trade talks between India and the UK. President Biden and President Zelenskyy of Ukraine addressed the UN General Assembly, emphasizing the urgency of supporting Ukraine against Russian aggression. Biden stressed that allowing Russia to succeed in Ukraine could embolden aggression worldwide, asserting Russia's sole responsibility for the conflict. Zelenskyy accused Russia of using nuclear threats and weaponizing essential resources, urging restraint against weaponization and punishment for war crimes. Experts question the UN's effectiveness in preventing conflicts, raising concerns about its future. Gray Mendez, a New York daycare operator, is charged with murder and drug offenses after a 1-year-old boy died from fentanyl poisoning at her facility. Emergency responders found 4 children under 3 unconscious, with 1 fatality. A significant amount of fentanyl was discovered at the daycare, posing serious risks. Mendez and an associate face state and federal charges, highlighting the perilous fentanyl crisis. The tragedy underscores the dangers this drug poses, particularly to young children. Intra-party strife within the Republican Party escalates, branding its House majority as a clown show and dysfunction caucus. The power struggle jeopardizes crucial government functions and threatens a government shutdown, potentially disrupting vital services and the economy. The chaos raises doubts about the nation's ability to govern amidst an extreme and divisive political landscape, with repercussions extending to global challenges. notably impacting U.S. readiness against China and Ukraine's security. Azerbaijan initiated a military operation targeting an Armenian enclave within its borders, heightening concerns of a widening conflict. Azerbaijani forces aim to disarm Armenian armed groups in Nagorno-Karabakh, urging the dissolution of the unrecognized local government for peace. The enclave reported casualties and appealed for a ceasefire, but Azerbaijan insisted on disarmament. The international community fears an escalation, with regional alliances complicating the situation, especially considering Russia's distraction with the Ukraine conflict. The tensions risk destabilizing the fragile region, impacting major global powers.